Have you ever tried to get close to a man and felt like you were talking to a stone wall? Hey love, I'm your CuteQ coach. If you've ever felt confused, lonely, or rejected by a man who seems emotionally distant, this video is for you. He may not be heartless. He may be a stone man. And the classic idea that men are from Mars, we can understand men through a deeper psychological archetype. The stone man and his emotional opposite, the swamp person. Today, we'll gently explore Mars. So, why do men become stone men? Many men didn't choose to become emotionally hard. They learned it. As children, some men experience what we can call emotional invasion. This could mean being relied on too heavily by a parent, being guilted into a caretaking role, or even being punished for having their own needs and feelings. So, over time, their nervous system learned one simple, powerful rule: you can't bleed if you turn into stone. Emotional shutdown became a form of protection, a survival strategy. The stone-like calm isn't indifference. It's actually a defense mechanism against being emotionally drained or overwhelmed. By becoming quiet, abstract, and highly controlled, the stone man avoids feeling too much, which in his past led to pain or rejection. For him, silence becomes safety. Now, let's explore why stone men often fear joy, praise, and even apologies. Many stone men secretly distrust happiness. Joy feels dangerous to them because, in their past, moments of joy were often followed by loss, punishment, or a sudden weight of expectation. So they learn to stay in what I call battle mode. They are always working, always preparing for the next problem, always bracing for impact. When you offer praise, it can feel suspicious to them, like you want something. And apologies can feel absolutely unbearable. For a stone man, apologizing can trigger a deep, profound sense of shame. It doesn't just feel like, I made a mistake. It feels like I failed completely, or I am fundamentally wrong. This feeling is so overwhelming that instead of saying sorry, he might try to fix it by overworking, overachieving, or sometimes by emotionally disappearing altogether. Let's translate some common stone man behaviors and understand what they might really mean. He forgets anniversaries. This isn't necessarily because he doesn't care. It's because his brain is wired to track missions, goals, and problems, not emotional timestamps. He hates criticism. This is because criticism doesn't feel like helpful feedback. It feels like a direct threat to his fragile sense of worth, which he works so hard to protect. He sees the world visually and logically, while his partner often feels the world emotionally. This isn't a lack of love. It's a fundamental difference in processing reality. So, how can you live peacefully with a stone man? First, shift from competition to teamwork. Power struggles will only harden the stone, but genuine connection can soften it. Remember, if one partner loses an argument, the entire relationship loses. Start thinking of yourselves as teammates solving a problem together, not opponents fighting to win. Second, replace emotional extraction with appreciation. If you try to pull feelings out of stone, it just becomes harder and more resistant. But genuine, specific appreciation creates safety. Tell him what you admire about his efforts. Gratitude is not submission. It's a form of emotional disarmament that invites closeness. Third, give permission instead of pressure. Many stone men secretly need permission to do things they were denied in childhood, permission to receive love, to be vulnerable, to simply rest without feeling guilty. Your own personal growth and self-assurance can silently give him that permission. Your strength and softness can be a form of leadership that invites him to soften too. And finally, protect his vulnerability when it appears. If a stone man takes the huge risk of sharing hidden feelings, that is a sacred moment. Do not attack, interrupt, or redirect the conversation. Listen with your whole heart. The safety you create in that moment will build the foundation for emotional depth later. Here's a deeper healing truth to consider. The pain we feel in relationships is often not about a lack of love. is about unmet expectations. When we demand that our partner change, we immediately enter a power struggle. But when we let go of that demand and return to our own essence, our own playfulness, humor, and magnetism, the dynamic can shift naturally. Imagine the stone man as a giant iceberg. If you try to burn it with fire, it might melt, but it might also just shatter or disappear into steam. But if you become the warm, gentle sunlight, the ice can melt naturally, transforming into life-giving water. Have you ever loved a stone man, and what did that feel like? Share your story gently in the comments. If this video touched you, please leave a heart so YouTube knows this is a healing space for others to find. I'm your CuteQ coach. Remember, stone can soften when it feels safe. I'll see you in the next video.